Hello everybody, welcome to our 12-12-12 activation. So as always, we will just wait for a few minutes. We've got 5 minutes until we commence at 7, so it gives everyone time to jump online, get organised. Hi Tracy, you made it. And yeah, and I am going to try and start as close to 7 as we can, or 8 o'clock if you're on daylight savings time. So yes, just make sure you are all relaxed in a quiet place. If you have your beautiful crystals, your energies, your water all around you, hydration is important at the moment in lots of ways. So now we just wait. You did make it, good on you. You must have flown home, literally. Very good, well it's nice to see you. So well done. So yeah, we'll just sit and wait. Just going to have a bit of a drink. Never know how many are coming, so close to 7. I'm sure we'll see some other people join us. Now this will, this is obviously being recorded. This will remain on the page. Whether or not I put it to YouTube, I'll see. I didn't put the last of 11:11 up, but I'm feeling I might put this one up. So I'm not using music tonight, so there's no issues there if it goes to YouTube. And we'll go. So hopefully you're all prepared for a very nice activation. You're eating dinner. I'll eat it before we start. Hi to whoever has joined. I can see a couple of others, but I'm not sure who you are. But welcome. And so we'll just we'll keep waiting until it's time as we've nominated. Oh, hello, Elisa. How are you? Yeah, please let me know who you are if you're watching. It'd be just nice to say hello and thanks for joining. So I hope you, I know you receive, but I hope you enjoy what's coming. I'm not quite sure how we're going about this, but I've got a few little snippets that I've been shown or what I've personally done myself. So usually what I do tonight is what I have gone through myself, and I'm passing that energy forward to all who are willing. So yes, it's quiet in the background here. Just checking. Ah, hi Sarah, nice to see you. Oh well, your little toddler must need it too. Bless them. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yep, everyone say hi. It's nice to say hi. It's a lovely community when we can all join in. And that's what it's all about, the future, the community. All as one. So I know I feel quite excited for tonight. I've got that feeling in my solar plexus starting. Oh, hello Rachel. Very good. Welcome to you too. Nice to see you. Long time no see. Had me confused there when I saw Nicholas Hughes. Actually, I'm doing this for I think the first time. I can't remember if I did the last one on my computer. Usually I do these on my phone, but I've got a new computer. So can everybody just let me know that you can hear me okay and it's clear, because I don't usually normally use this computer. So any thumbs up would be good. I feel it's okay. So, and I've asked Archangel Michael to clear the way in Saint Germain. Excellent, thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome everybody coming online. Good to see you. Well, you know, see you in another way. See you in another dimension shortly. Lovely. I'm going to just share it while we're waiting too. I was so close. I really thought my page numbers have been going up, I've noticed today, and I thought, oh, that's nice, you know, and I don't really give it too much attention. But I sort of was looking at it today a little bit more closely, because I'm just short of 1,200, and I thought, how amazing would that be if it clicks to 1,200 tonight on the 12/12? I thought that would be pretty amazing. So last when I looked there, we're 6 short, but that's cool. It might go up after that tonight, still on the 12/12. I thought that was pretty amusing. No coincidence. So yeah, a lot more people joined in today, so that's lovely. And again, you can watch this again, or if something happens, you can, you know, come back to it at your own pace whenever you like. It'll be there, so that's good. That's the beauty of these. It's never lost until I delete it, which I don't feel I will. Okay, so we're at 7, and I'm feeling like I'll give it just a few more minutes because there's probably a few that are watching that I don't know either, which is great. So we've just clicked 7 here, so I'll give it a few more and we'll see. So yeah, if you are watching and you haven't said hi, say hi, that'll be good. And we'll get underway very, very shortly. So as I said earlier, if you missed it, just make sure you've got some water, you're in a comfortable place. You'll probably be here for, I'd say, a good half an hour, maybe over. And yeah, you want to be all sorted and cool. If it's hot where you are, it's pretty warm up here. Okay, I feel like I'll just give it that little bit longer and then we'll just get going. And if while you're waiting, just prepare your space. Just get into that beautiful violet flame. Clear the space however you want it cleared for you. Raise it for you, how that is for your betterment. Call in your beloved ones, your guides, your teachers, your totems. Make your intention well known and actualize with your voice, your thoughts of what you wish to receive tonight. Tell your egos to be still. Put them to bed for the next hour. Let them know you're running the ship. They've had their moment, thank you, but their day is now done. We're very close to their day being done. So, yeah, just make yourself prepared so that you can receive all that's meant to be at the highest level you possibly can. Always, that's good. Your intentions are everything. Okay, we're still getting some coming on, so I'll just give it that little bit longer. 7:05, I think we'll start, which I think is pretty reasonable. Well, how's everybody feeling out there? I can feel my solar plexus is really starting to stir and fire up, which is good. It's a good thing. What would we do without emojis, honestly? Aren't they amazing? What would we do? Oh dear, make you laugh. All right, well look, we might just get going, I feel. So welcome to everybody that I know I can see with the eye that's on. Welcome to anybody who is tuning without letting me see that you're there, which is great. And welcome to any of those later after the fact of tonight that might come on to do this. So all is always in divine accord at the right divine moment in time. So tonight, 12-12-12, welcome. As I said on the 11-11, if you watched it, to me, this is not that anything's ever more important than another, but for me, this resonated more strongly for me this year, which is quite profound because 11-11 is huge. But this I felt was really quite a monumental moment in time. I'm just trying to move my head so that's not reflecting too much back at you. This 12-12, which we'll be going through shortly, is for me a huge alchemical and geometric poignant moment in time. It's 7 years, and 7 being that amazing transformative, transmutative, magic number, our chemical number. Well, it's 7 years since the last 12-12-12. Now, we only get these triple dates on new millenniums. So when we charged up on the 12-12-12 and the 21st of the 12th, 2012, that was the time where we actualized the new beginnings of the new earth and the new consciousness. So the 7 years up until now, we've been transitioning. We have been in preparation of building, and we've been purging, and we've been shifting, and we've been awakening in differing ways on differing levels and times, according to our divine plan, in the awakening to the age of full conscious awareness and remembrance of who we truly are. This 12-12-12 and this 21-12 coming are, for me, the balance and the beginning of the consciousness of that which we have been planning for through many lifetimes, and particularly in this particular lifetime, which we've incarnated to specifically in full knowledge that we will awaken to be able to move forward in grace with the greater changes that are now coming and underway. So what does that mean? Well, 12 in itself is an amazing number in geometry. So on this particular day, though, I do want to make mention, because I mentioned the mothers earlier, and our divine feminine. This is an important day. But the 12th has often been celebrated for hundreds of years as a celebration of Mother Mary. Now, this isn't a religious connotation, okay? So when we talk Mother Mary, we're talking high feminine energy here. And when we're really dealing with the energies of Mary in her role coming up to Christmas as well, for those of you who don't know, Mary has been the only being to incarnate and to be able to hold the full energies of the goddess Isis in any physical incarnation. She was an alchemical master. She was an alchemical, wondrous woman of medicine and herbals and cosmic forces, sounding, you name it. She was a master, which is why she got the gig, basically, and which is why she was the Virgin. And we concentrate in physical, but because of her incredible abilities at alchemical mastery and geometry and light fusion and her accelerated energies, she was able to give birth to an encoded seed of light, which was the Master Jesus, which is what was referred to as the virgin birth. So here we have this incredible day already as the 12th, and nothing is coincidental in why Spirit works the way it does. So we've already been under this incredible energy of banner of Mother Mary. This particular 12-12-12 with the 19 adding up to a 12 of 2019, this is where the Divine Feminine rises. You know, we've had a lot of energy given towards the Divine Feminine. It's not just in women, okay? Women tend to claim this, and yes, in our female state, we need to be very conscious to her, but men also, this is profound for, because we are both masculine and feminine energies, and many men are struggling to come to terms with their inner feminine. It's there. They have such paradigms and such belief systems that squash that energy. And again, as we truly, as women and the female form, come into our power and within us, and we balance our masculine as well as we rise to our feminine again, so they are in harmony, we must support our men too into their divine warrior, which is the balanced feminine and masculine for them as well. We're all coming to that state where we will be harmonic with each other again, and most of all harmonic within ourselves. So, you know, just those alone, this is a very powerful time and a powerful actualization. The other aspects of 12 are very important on this particular consciousness rise, that we are now moving into a state of antimatter. Now, this is so important to me because for years I've held back being able to talk about the antimatter states, the true illusion that we are, and that I've experienced the illusion myself, which next year I'll probably go into some workshops about. But we are not physical, and we really must remember this now. And this particular point in time, it started with the 888 of this year, and it's really activating now through this particular 12-12 gateway. But we are truly coming now into the full conscious alignment and the full embodiment of our 12 fifth dimensional, okay, solar DNA strands. Fifth dimensional, all 12 solar chakras. So we are now fully activating the higher 5 higher heart chakras that are coming in to make up the 12. We have activated and are activating and actualizing the 12 solar deities along our spine. Solar being the conscious word here. Solar plexus, absolutely, but the solar being the sun. And as I was saying to the group on Sunday night, we are sons of the sun. We are talking cosmic sun, the great Father, Mother, Son, God, the creator, the life force itself. We are the birthing outposts of such light and such suns. And from this point on, we will be remembering that, absolutely. So we are about to shine even more. And as our light truly shines and we engage with the solar frequencies and the solar energies, we are stepping then up through past our soul star into the 9th, 10th dimensions, 11th and 12th of our Christhood, our true Christ consciousness. And this is now on offer. And of 2020 next year, the 4 all about balance, again, masculine, feminine, we will be stepping up into that knowledge and remembrance, again, who we really are. Now, as light beings already on this path, it is our absolute vital role that at this particular poignant time, there is going to be another mass wave of awakening. So with that wave, there's going to be a lot of confusion, and there's going to be disclarity, and there's going to be a lot of falling away and shattering of known paradigms, known safety zones for many. And as the enlightened ones, they will be looking towards us for the assistance and for the guidance. Now, it is absolutely vital that we stand there and support them in truth. That is love. Okay, and where truth is and where love is, fear is not. So from this point on, to truly rise, and it's your intention how far you want to take this, and it's your intention how far you want to activate tonight shortly. But again, your intention is everything. And if we truly wish to engage with these frequencies of next year, which are 5th dimensional absolute, and Earth Mother is well now embedded in that particular geometry, we have all the availabilities of all skills, all wisdom of all lifetimes we've ever been, of the highest of high. We can start actualizing and working with the laws of abundance and creation, where everything is effortless, easy, and it's equality. And that is perfection and design. So to be in that space, though, we must be fear-free. So we must be really conscious to what we are saying, thinking, and aligning to. So it's really now a time of stepping up. Stepping up only for you, for nobody else but for you. And as you do, and you walk through your fear, as you know, then you will be validated and gifted accordingly from your higher self with the wisdom and the light that you are, in that truth, that wonderment. So in this 12-12 tonight that we're about to enter into, again, like 11-11, these are codes. They are encodement codes, catalyst codes for the sacred geometry of the cellular deep within you. Your cells are mutating now at rates you have no idea. Okay, they are under fire as you are, which is why many of you feel like you're under fire at times. It's happening because the light coming into our planet is accelerating this. We are on our divine contract times of awakening, as I've said, but everybody is now mutating. All 12 strands, all 12 chakras are functioning now. So it's whether you choose to align with them or not, and that is your particular call and your free will. Okay? So tonight we are going to go into our meditation. It may be a little bit different where we start, but as I said, leading back to the antimatter state, I want to really sort of give you this lead up to this, because it might be a bit confronting for some. But the first port of call that I know Spirit is wanting me, in my guidance of this particular time, to work with the souls who are here with me, is to shift our matter state now. So we have been carrying crosses of burden, the crosses of matter, which were the crucifixion symbology for lifetimes. And when we talk matter, okay, it is Mata. Mata is mother. And so we have been carrying the burdens of the mother, of the burdens of the forgetting of the mother, of the burdens of the pain of the feminine, as a burden of cross, and a cross we've carried, many of us, for a long, long time, lifetimes. We now have the chance to remove that. And we must remove the cross of matter to move into our antimatter, which is our true 12th dimensional state, or our 5th dimensional coming into being. So tonight we will be commencing with that. So I just wanted to give the heads up what that's about, in case some of you freak out what this is, because I know how some people can be, and that's okay. But this is absolutely vital before we move on in the meditation. So that's where I will be starting. So just, as I said, that little heads up for you all. And accordingly, you will do it as you need to. As always with my meditations, please be comfortable, have a sip of water before you start, be in your safe space, be with your crystals, whatever it is that you wish to be with. Call in to your beloveds to support you, guide you, and call to your mighty I Am presence to take charge. Your higher self, take charge. Go where you need to go in this meditation. Don't try to stay with me. If you drift, go. If you fall asleep, so be it, you're receiving. Okay? Just allow and try not to be in your head as best you can be. So the breath is all important. If you get a bit caught up in the head, recognize it, go back to the breath, then just join in where you can. All right? And you can come back to this, as I said, as often as you need. All right. So with this beautiful heart-centered meditation, high heart, our sound is the Om, Ah, Om, which takes us to a higher level. So where you are, just in your mind or preferably out loud if you can, we're just going to do 3 Om, Ah, Oms. Om, Ah. And just close your eyes and breathe. And just breathe, center. Breathe into the space where you are. Bring in the beautiful 5th dimensional violet, crystalline, Christ-aligned flame. Crystalline, Christ-aligned. And allow that violet now to permeate every cell, every chakra, meridian, every physical organ, your entire field, on every level, mental, emotional, physical, and your grand etheric self. And allow it to become greater, greater. Spiraling mist, light, flame, however it be. Breathe it in and breathe out. Releasing in to the flame all that you choose not to take forward from this moment on. Much has been coming up of late. Let it go and know that all that takes place is divine. Judge nothing, least of all you. And breathe and slow. The breath, your gateway. The center to the heart. And you now see where you stand. You may see yourself shifting, feeling different. You may see yourself as you are. But you are now in an altered space. And you are under the light of this incredible full moon. Grandmother Moon, the feminine again, rising well above you, shining a huge light upon you, illuminating the darkness around you and within you. And she shines upon your being and shows you pockets of denser, darker frequency, which now in your true power you can remedy and rectify with the violet, and intend that it accelerate and transmute that which you choose to release again. Free yourself now of all burdens, baskets, bricks, weights, cloaks of darkness, chains and shackles again, headgear, armours, whatever you feel, weights you carry, let them go. Easily done. And into the violet you watch them dissolve instantly, transformed, transmuted, raised. On every level, you intend this across all your timelines now, of every existence you've ever had, that all that is less than love be raised. All powerful you are. And the light around you shines more brightly. Grandmother Moon becomes brighter and brighter the more you let go. And you can now see a path before you, which you now follow, and you feel the grit under your feet. You may still feel weighted. That's okay. And you make your way now to where you see the most beautiful water body appearing before you. A lake, an ocean, a pond, however it be, a river. But you hear it. You hear its motion as it moves. You see it. And again you see the clarity of this water. And if it isn't clear, intend your violet into it now and accelerate it. Transmute it of all lower frequencies. Instant it shifts and changes. And here at the water's edge, with the moon, shining well upon the water, you are now invited to walk in. You can go in clothed, or you can remove all the garments again that you don't wish to take with you and leave them behind you. And there may be a blessed one here who's taking them for you, of light, or your violet fire, a huge bonfire might be there that you throw them to. But you enter in the water and you cleanse. Again you release. There may be more that appears that you need to let go of. But you allow yourself to feel free in this water. Feel supported. See it clarifying. See it lightening with the moon above it as the density shifts that you are creating. And then see coming down from the moon a beautiful shaft of light that you move towards. You may swim, you may be walking on water. You're changing. And this shaft becomes the most incredible stairwell of light, rainbow light. And you travel up, higher and higher, fully supported, no fear. You travel higher and higher. The earth becomes distant to you below, and you are now in an altered space again. But it's becoming lighter in the distance. And you move towards the light, golden in nature. And the closer you get, the brighter the light becomes, illuminating again yourself and all around you. And you now see appearing before you a magnificent golden temple, pyramid of light. And waiting for you is a beloved divine high ascended one called Sanat Kumara. And he waits before, waiting for you. He is tall, he is grace, he is ancient. He says, blessed heart, welcome. He says, now feel upon your back. You may have already, in the days or weeks pre this meeting, of pain in your neck, the back of your neck, your head, your shoulders, in between your blades, your lower back, your knees, your ankles, your wrists, your palms. And he says, now see the cross that you may well be carrying and have carried on behalf of yourself and others and even humanity. He says, judge nothing, fear nothing. Just feel it and see it. And see where the bolts, like the Christ that you are, the bolts, the nails, ties, cords, where your neck may have been hyperextended, hyperflexed, however, weakness in your knees, your lower back from being slumped on this cross. And remove everything now. Remove the symbol of matter, of density, of duality, of fear. And take the burden that you have carried for eons off your being. Bolt by bolt, nail by nail, effortlessly call to many the beloved angels of love, the archangelics, your loved ones. If you need help, call. You're never alone. But remove as much or all as you can until you can release the cross from your being and see it fall back from you into the violet that now appears behind you. And when all is released, all cavities, all spaces where you have taken bolts, nails, cords from, fill it with violet, and the gold permeates all around you into the spaces too, transmuting and raising the debris. Then feel your being, feel the release. If you feel there's more, you might need to cut free any extra cords from your body. Keep releasing, keep trusting. Trust yourself. Trust in the divine feminine that knows and is ready to let go in order to rise again. In doing so, in taking action, your divine masculine is employed as they work together in grace. You may need to come back and release this many times more, for our ego has been very powerful that we've created, and we will recreate. But each time it gets easier, less. And now, beloved Sanat Kumara leads you into this amazing temple, the temple of illumination and enlightenment, of the golden ray. And you step inside and you see it's majestic. aspects, its light, its beauty. And there are many, many that surround you. There are many here that come with joy to celebrate you. And you move towards the center, where you see now around you a circle of ancient white elders, the great white brotherhood that welcome you. And like the spiral wheel that you've been on before, you move towards the center. And they show you the wheels within wheels again, multi-dimensional that you are, extending above you, extending below you. But now you see around you cords, different colors of cords, and they are coming all around you, and it's like a big soup. They're not linear, they're circular. They're cords within cords within cords within the wheel itself. And some may be distant, and some may be very present. And these are your DNA strands. They are not vertical, they are circular. Remember this. It's like a pea soup where they all merge and mingle, but some you may see afraid, some you may see in the distance, as I said. What you see now that you feel you need do, you fix, you repair, or you bring them down into this mix where all become one and all 12 are connected. Your will, your choice. And as you call them home, intend, I am now willing to remember and be all fifth dimensional 12 solar DNA strands again. And you may be shifting. And now where you stand, you see as though you are elongating in length and height. And in 12 strands you do, you become so much taller. Your light bodies are activated. And it's the light bodies that make you look taller. But you see now from you, as though you're looking at yourself, you see all 12 solar chakras now in place. And you now intend again. I am willing for all fifth dimensional 12 solar chakras to come online and be active and remembered in my being once again. And there's like a charge, a connection, a clicking, an activation. And around you, when these strands and the chakras are now online and charging, you may hear sounds, you may hear ringing in your ears, you may feel buzzing in your being. So be it. You now see the wheels around you, and the wheel begins to spin faster and faster. But you remain steady. And again, you now begin to rise. You may be looking very different, feeling very different, and you are. You may have flashes of many aspects of the self, but you rise higher and higher and higher, where you now come to another plateau, another level of the temple, where you stand before the Christed ones themselves. And there are many, many who are Christs, who have reached that level of attainment. Buddha, the Master Jesus, Lord Sananda, Vishnu, Isis, Osiris, Lady Mary, many. There is one who comes forward towards you now. You will know them. They are tall, they are grace, they are love absolute, and their eyes are pouring love. You feel the radiance, the energy they are emitting. You can't not feel it. And you feel as though you could melt into their frequency. You know it, and you do. They now place upon your crown a layer of gold, like a crown garland or tiara. And within the crown are 12 suns, 12 solar suns of the deities, placed upon your crown. You may see it as suns, you may see it as stars. They are gold though. And you feel different again. You may have flashes now, remembrances of your times as high priestesses, of high masters, of lords, of magic. And the Blessed One with you now places over your third eye a seal of geometry. Over your throat, the same seal is placed. Over your heart, the same seal is placed. And your upper, higher chakra centers are activated. They step back now, and coming before you is your divine solar angel that you are. Huge that it is. Strong. Agender. Wingspan massive. And it stands behind you at the level of the 9th chakra, supporting you and activating you, holding you. And it asks that you merely surrender unto it and allow it to support you now and guide you in all ways, always. Feel yourself give way to this Blessed One that you are and connect again. And in this space, all the Christed ones surround you as you stand with your solar, beautiful being. And you see coming down from above you a divine white diamond star, triangle, coming down, and coming from below the same diamond-like triangle, interlocking around you and your divine solar angel, the Star of David in place. But now you see the holographic nature. You see the multidimensionality of this Star of David, that there are 12 points. As it expands and it spins, as one spins clockwise and the other anti-clockwise, they hold the balance. The 12-point double dodecahedron that you are, your Merkaba, in what you travel every night. Become conscious now and be in it every day from this moment on. Be conscious to it. Be balanced within it, held by it, this multi-dimensional vehicle that transports you to multi-dimensional realms consciously as you choose and unconsciously. There is light, unbelievable, diamonds, rainbow lights all around you as it spins and as it reflects the light around you. And as it slows down again, you now begin to descend back down into the original temple where you rose from. And the Merkaba descends and moves away from you. Into the ethers it dissolves until you are ready to consciously work with it again. And you travel down to the temple. And here, beloved Sanat Kumara, and there may be many mothers here now with you. And one mother will come forward. Kuan Yin, Pallas Athena, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Vesta. There are many. And this blessed one comes and places a cloak of light on your shoulders. The colour they ask you to remember and to wear for the next 11 days to the 23rd, when the solstice is complete and the portal completed. This mother hands to you in your left hand your divine feminine energy, a remembrance gift, a thought, a physical gift that you have used, you know, that may be now well time to remember and utilize again. Trust what you feel, you see, you receive. And in this beautiful temple now, Mother Mary steps forth. Archangel Mary, Ascended Master, Divine Mother, Divine Alchemist of the Feminine. And she now shows you her beautiful emerald ray for the 5th dimension. This beautiful emerald healing flame, surrounded at the base and around its outer edge by the violet. The new healing ray to accelerate you into higher ways and remembrances of being. Be in it and allow it to surround you. Be in it as often as you choose. Use it for the earth, for humanity, but we can't do it to another. As you rise, so too does all and everyone around you. As one heals, we all heal. Hold that thought, that truth, that love within your heart. She steps back, and you now leave this beautiful temple. And you come back, coming back down via that beautiful shaft of light that is now sending you down with the gold of the sun above you. And coming up through the waters from the mother below you is her silver ray. Gold and silver now merge and combine on the stairs as you descend, flooding you with the silver and gold of the masculine, the feminine, of the highest of high, but the platinum ray, the platinum 13th ray combined of the new earth and of 5th dimension and above. And allow those two beautiful rays to dance, to blend, to merge, to fill you, to activate and accelerate you as you come back down. And you see the earth, you see that water body, which may be very different again, you may be somewhere else. But you intend now to fill the earth with a platinum web of light. Fill yourself in a platinum web of light. But surround the earth mother and assist her, so that she can graciously go through this incredible corridor of light that she's in and the coming ecliptic corridor, so that the earth's physicality is maintained in balance and in highest accord for all. We can offer so much. Just remember you are light and remember the truth of who you are. You come down now back to the water, and you may well be walking on it or swimming back. This place so well lit, so beautiful. It's just like heaven on earth. And we are now creating that. And we are about to visualize that in truth, in our reality, as our hearts allow. And fear is raised. Absolutely. Heaven on earth we are. And we give thanks to all. And as you're ready, you come back. Coming back along the path, feeling the grit under your feet. Knowing that you can come back here, knowing the way. Anytime you choose. These blessed ones are waiting for you. Always, they are you, and you are they. You are never apart, separated, ever. All is one, interconnected. And so it is. And so as you come back into your bodies, back into the here and now. Into your chairs, so your fingers, your toes. Let me know when you're back if you're all okay. Some thumbs up, some emojis. Coming back. Thank you. Back into this earthly existence, this hologram. Welcome back. And for those of you who might be awake with me, I've got my hands right, just behind me, that way, so I get my fingers happening here. I'm hopeless with this, not good with this. Yeah, that one. This is your symbol, okay, of your 12-point Merkaba. If you didn't quite get it, visualize that. Okay, that's the 12-point Merkaba. If I can angle that even a bit better. It's like that pyramidal base. This is where you get the multidimensionality of coming. This is who we really are. We're not this linear being. And behind me here, that's Lord Sananda. He's the cosmic Christ. He's been overseeing as well, but he was there if you happen to see him. He's the higher version of the Master Jesus. So with that, I will allow you to be. It's all done. And really, again, in truth, when we do these physical activations, they're just catch-ups. Because in truth, you've already done it. Okay? You're already healed. You're already incredible beings of light in existence now. And it's just this tiny fragment of who you believe yourself to be in this lifetime that's now waking up to this grander, amazing being that you truly are, waiting for you just to reconnect up again into your true self, into this beautiful light being. So with that, I will leave you. All is done. If there's any questions, any thoughts, please feel free to contact me, give me a hoy. All is online now. Your strands, your chakras, you are activated. They have been. You are now conscious to that. So work with them. Call to them. This divine intelligence raises you. Work with yourself. Empower yourself to the creator that you are, and get these incredible intelligences that you are working with you as one to what you want to create. And remember, these energies within you only create from love. That's the vibration they know. Love is the essence, nothing less. And when you do, watch what happens. It's very fast now. Next year can be a very exciting year. Many are stepping up into 5D now. They will be utilising their skills, their wisdom, and they will be seeing a very, very different world to those less than. Doesn't mean they're better, it just means that they've raised their light quotient, or they've transmuted their fear levels to higher light quotients to be able to raise to the higher frequencies and merge to those frequencies of remembrance again. As I said, they're all here waiting. They're there. They're not something you're getting. They're here. And as we all raise and we work with it, which we do when we're asleep, this is when we're creating the worlds that we want. We're all meeting at the highest level, like in the temples where we've just been. We communicate every night in our dreams, many of us, designing and planning the new earth, because this hasn't been done before. It's new. It isn't something that's there waiting. It's not a ship that we're going onto and going to a new land. We're creating this as we go along. So that's exciting in itself. So let's get with it. You know, no one can do it for us. We have to step up for ourselves. And as I said, when we heal, all those around us heal too. So thank you, everybody, as always, who have come along. I know you've received. I hope that was all okay for you, and it was as beautiful as it felt here. And I will see you when I see you next on the page. But yeah, watch it. Just watch your energies. Keep as clear and as high a light as you can till the solstice. That's the end of the Trinity portal for me. But then we hit the eclipse corridor, which I think takes us up to around the 12th of the 1st. So there's some still massive energies coming in, and it's very poignant that it's coming up to Christmas, okay? The birth of the Christ. We are birthing the Christ within us again, okay? We get rid of the crosses of crucifixion, which we've done tonight, and we now focus on the resurrection of all that we truly are. Alrighty, love and blessings to all of you. Thank you so much again for coming on, and I will see you and talk to you all very soon. Okay, bye-bye. Night-night. Sleep well.